Hi Gemini, and welcome to your love reading. This is particularly for you and a significant other, okay? And that can mean anything, it's up to you. The meaning that you attach to it. Two majors, a 10 as well, completion of a cycle. Just give me a minute. Gemini, I think emotionally, what I'm getting for you here, Gemini, is the need to communicate here. And I know saying that to an air sign is bizarre, but I'm an air sign. And the Page of Swords is about communication. And he's turning up in your emotional house. So maybe be careful of any impulsive communication that you don't mean. Because a page can be a very young energy. He's like a teenager, basically. Rushing in, saying things, Gemini, you don't mean. So be very, very careful of it, okay? I just want to say that right away. But how you view your relationship is Temperance card. So potentially very balanced. The Temperance card in a love reading is learning to synthesize different elements. Basically working together to create something. So which means, I think, Gemini, some of you have had lack of harmony. Because this is the middle path card. This is about learning to create harmony. And when you get it, it's probably because you've been out of harmony and you've been out of balance. No extremities of behaviour, Gemini, because I sometimes get that Page of Swords. You know, that sort of saying words that are cruel, okay? Which aren't about who you are, but it's a defence mechanism. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. Because how you're viewing this relationship is learning to work with differences. No extremities of behaviour, the middle way. Okay, Gemini is going, you know, is standing in the middle of your dual energy and not going into any polarity here. Now, your partner is the Emperor. My least favourite relationship card, I'm going to tell you it, because it's a great card for business, okay? Great manifestor card. That's what you want to go out every day to build a business. But when it comes to relationship, it's the Emperor cannot, he doesn't operate in a relational way. So quite shut down, quite closed off. Quite rigid, basically. That's how I find the Emperor when he shows up in a love reading. Now, you've both got majors down here, which means there's some really big lessons being learned, okay? So learning a lesson doesn't mean to say it's a negative. A lot of people assume it is, but it's a cosmic energy and it's a cosmic principle. The Emperor does not belong in a relationship. He belongs in the everyday life of work, building empires, running governments, but not here. So these are really, really different impulses, and I don't know how that's working for you, Gemini, here. But maybe that's why the Page of Swords is coming up emotionally for you. You might be a little bit stressed here, because relating to a brick wall is hugely, hugely frustrating. Just be careful of any words that hurt. That we all say words that hurt, okay? We all do it. I just want you to be a bit mindful. Your partner emotionally is the Queen of Pentacles. I love this Queen. Now, what's so interesting here, Gemini? This Queen, the peacock gets its tail because it eats its thorns, okay? Which is its thoughts. It sort of transforms them to become this beautiful queen. And emotionally, I'm getting you could be a bit stressed out and throwing out some words and text and emails that might hurt someone, okay? But this beautiful partner of you, whoever she is using it and standing in this really mature way. Okay, they're not quite the Emperor here, because the Queen of Pentacles is deeply nurturing. Okay, but she's not all over the place. She's very solid, and she transforms things, which I'm really pleased. And I don't know if that's what's leading to the outcome, which is the Ten of Cups, the happy ever after card, whatever that means. But it's the completion of something, the ending of a cycle. It's about sharing your emotional nature and it being received. It's about love, basically, and feeling expansive. I don't know what this Page of Swords is about for you, Gemini. I don't dislike this card, because we need the Page of Swords, because he's the one who gets the communication flowing. But it's in your emotional house, which means it's going to be emotional communicating, which sometimes can get very hot, yeah, and quite stressful and quite challenging. I want another card for, yeah. So you've got this card of the Nine of Wands, quite defensive, quite self-protective, a very much like stay away from me card and don't hurt me again. But your partner is literally staying really solid and staying really secure within their own body and their own self, and that's really interesting. It might be that you get frustrated because they're the Emperor, but your partner's going to change, and you need to work through whatever this is about to get to the Ten of Cups at the end. Very interesting, Gemini, here. Okay, you can contact me directly. My email's in the About section, and I wish you all the best. Loads of love. Bye.